All right, let's try this again. I don't know if you saw my little blurb earlier, but we lost connection pretty fast. Anyways, I'm at home, so the Wi-Fi here is kind of crappy, so hopefully um, I won't lose a connection again, and I won't have to start this over again. So anyways, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day, working on my stuff, learning some new stuff. And hey Mark, how's it going? And just wanted to talk a little bit about mindset and habits that will help you be successful. So, if no matter what you're trying to do, if you're trying to start a business or you're starting a fitness program or whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever you have goals for, you need to have habits that will help you get there. You can't just wish for them, you have to develop habits that will help you get there. So, the first thing, the most important thing is to stay on track. So, you've got your goal, you've written it down, hopefully, and you want to be able to stay on track by doing things that will get you closer to that goal. So, if you're always being distracted by things and you're not focused on what you're doing, it's going to take you a lot longer to get to your goal if you even get there at all. Hey, Anne, how's it going? Weather sucks today. Did you go for a run? It's terrible out there. Hi, Kevin. So, staying on track. I find for myself, I have to have lists. So, if I don't have a list, I'm going to get distracted by things and I won't get the things done that I need to get done. And I know this because I've done this many times. I've had a bunch of things to do, and at the end of the day, I'm thinking I missed a whole bunch of really important things. It's because I didn't write it down, got distracted by little things that I focused on, and then the important things didn't get done. So, you need to be able to keep yourself on track. So I find what works really well for me is I have the bare minimum of things that I have to get done that day. So if I'm having a really, hectic day and I know that I'm not going to be able to get everything done, I make sure that I get my non-negotiables done. That's usually one or two tasks that I absolutely have to get done. So that helps to keep me on track as well. And then doing something every day that moves you closer to your goal. So you have to always have your goal in mind. You always have to be working towards it. So you need to be doing something every day. And it could be something simple. So if you're on some kind of weight loss plan, then, it could be focusing on just eating a little bit more healthy and that kind of thing every day, having that in your mind. If it's a business that you're starting up, it could be starting to write out your business plan or learning how to do that. Just something every single day that moves you a little bit closer to your goal. And the main purpose of that is to keep your mind on that goal. Because in order to get to something, you have to keep it in mind and keep going towards it. If you forget about what you want, you'll feel less passionate about it. You'll stop doing the things that are going to get you to where you want to be. So every single day, that'll be one of your non-negotiables, is something, no matter how small it is, doesn't matter, just something that moves you closer to what you want to get to. And then once you've really got your goal in mind and you've written it down and you know what you want, start listening for all the information that's out there. You'd be surprised at what's going to come your way just when you need it. So there's a ton of information out there that's going to help you learn. If you're open to it, you're going to hear these lessons and you're going to pay attention to them. I suggest writing them down in a notebook. I have a notebook I'm scribbling in all the time. And just be open to what people are saying to you. So tell people about your goal, and when they're talking to you, listen to what they're saying, because you never know when someone's going to say just something that seems small and insignificant that kind of makes you go, oh, okay, I get it, and then you're taking the next step towards your goal. So it's pretty amazing how the right people and the right information does come to you when you're ready for it, as long as you are ready for it, which means you're listening for it and you're paying attention to it. And then always have your to-do list. I am a huge list person. Fairly recently, actually, I just found that if I don't write something down, I totally forget it. Even really important things where I think, oh, I won't forget to do that, I do if I don't write them down. So I write down everything, even if it's just on a little post-it note or in my day timer. I gotta have that to-do list. So that it goes back to staying on track as well. If you have a list to follow, then it's going to help keep you on track. And then the really neat thing about having a to-do list is when you do the task, you get to cross it off. And how great does that feel? So that just kind of helps keep the momentum rolling and keeps you moving on to the next task. So once you get something done, you cross it off your list, you actually feel like, okay, I'm ready to take on the next one. So it makes it a little bit more fun getting through your list of things to do when you get to cross it off, like physically cross it off, and not just rely on your brain. Because the thing is, too, and this, with all the distractions that we have, whether it's on Facebook or a phone call or texting or whatever, it's just so easy to forget what you're supposed to be doing. And next thing you know, it's the end of the day and it's too late to get it done. So write it down, have that to-do list. And then put your to-do list in order. So whether it's in order of importance, the most important job on top, or what I like to do is I like to put it in order of what I really don't want to do, get that one done first, and then work through the rest of them. So once you get that first task done that you hate, going on to the next one is going to be a little bit easier. And if you get the ones you hate done first thing in the morning, the rest of your day is great. If you get a chance, read that book called Eat That Frog. Really good book, really quick, easy read, but good information. So get that out of the way. So just, staying on track, staying focused on your goals, you're going to get there. You have to be patient, though. The funny thing is that a lot of people quit like just before they become successful, and it's because they ran out of patience, they felt frustrated, they thought it's not going to happen, they just gave up, and then that was it. Whereas if they had just kept going a little bit longer with their consistent habits, they would have gotten to where they wanted to be. So you got to stay focused, you got to be consistent, and you have to be patient. So hope that helps you out. Make sure that you do start by writing down your goals. That's the most important part. And then make a list of what you need to do. Make a list of what you need to do daily. And you'll get to your goal before you know it. Hope that helps you out. Hope it inspires you. Hey, Darcy, how's it going? And I got to go now and start getting ready for another class. So guys, have an awesome evening. Stay warm, and I will talk to you tomorrow.